Wait, am I still on?
Hey, you're cool.
I am beyond angry.
Well, make him say yes.
Shut up. Just take it nice and easy, okay? Just relax.
Well, make him say yes.
take it nice and easy, okay? Just relax.
Make them say yes! Make them say yes!
It's the Tremblay Show. We've come to take your mind.
Am I still on?
Hey, it's Thursday night. What do you know? I got out here, eh? You see the title? You feel me? You know what's going on? Ow. It's a little bit of a different way of coming in, eh? It's a pre-recorded little thing I made up. Sandy, forgot I had it. Oops, don't do that. Recently, I've been notified, although not officially, that my overall tenor, tone, and selective language of some of my recent broadcasts regarding Signal 88 security and one Matthew Francis Tremblay seem to have caused offense, maybe hurt feelings, anger, maybe even rage. I can only guess. But although not a violation of any terms of service, or any laws whatsoever, I certainly may have crossed the line, and it's not a good example of human decency. So, I am not above of recognizing my mistakes. I make them all the time, and I usually try to rectify them. So this is my attempt at that. Let this be my unreserved, unconditional, and full retraction and heartfelt apology to Matthew Francis Tremblay and Signal 8 Security. I am sorry. Please forgive me. It's also been brought to my attention that I have crossed the line on more than one occasion. So if you will, maybe you could just go along with me here. And I'm not going to dispute hardly anything here because, well, frankly, I'm ashamed of myself. You know? I expect more from myself. I don't expect that I should be out in public videotaping people. That's kind of skid. So, I'm not here to defend myself, to give you reasons or justify my actions in any way.
Would make them say yes!
And I think it's important that you acknowledge each infraction. So I have a few, all right? And the links to these will be in the show description after the show on YouTube as usual. I didn't even do an intro today. Man, I'm rattled, eh? I can't even show myself on camera. I'm so rattled. I'm shaking. Adrenaline rush. Well, somebody asked me to put a timeline together. I don't know if it's going to come to that. I fully expect that this broadcast should solve everything. But on the 19th, I did this show. And I'm not even sure what a rent-a-cop is, but it's disparaging, and I'm sorry for that. I'm sorry to any rent-a-cops that were offended by my comparison also. You know, it's a two-way street. There's impacts all the way around here, and if you don't get real good at acknowledging and sussing out the impacts, then you just go through life blindly. And on the 21st, here's another one. Oh, this is from my podcast. So there was lots of broadcasting done about this. Sorry, I take a break sometimes to use a soother. I've gone back to that. I don't know if that's a bad sign at 52. But it started with the... You know that smell that you used to get when you took the baby bottle or your soother? That what was it? What what is that rubber? Eufy, whatever it is. You know that flavor, that stink of your soother when you were a kid? You know how you remember it 50 years later? And so I thought, you know what? I'm going to get just for old time's sake. I'm going to get myself a soother, a pacifier, one of those dummies. What do you call them? Stop it. I'm sober. Okay, so yeah, we got a couple tweets here. Not cool. Here's another one. There's a YouTube video we did. Signal 88 security rent-a-cop. Again, the rent-a-cop, probably a bad choice of words, I'm sorry. At Sunset Beach. Again, no offense. It should be municipal beach. Everyone knows it's a municipal beach. Shuts down DJ Tim. You're probably not even a DJ, so that if you were offended by that, I don't think you are, but bans music from the public beach. That was a stretch. He just banned our music from the beach. Other people have music down there. There's no problem. So this is just wildly exaggerated, and we both expect to be trespassed from reentry. We were never trespassed, but we served a voluntary trespass. When somebody trespasses you need an address and a time, and there's certain things on a trespass notice that you need to be. So we were trespassed by virtue of us agreeing to it, I guess. My apologies for that. There's nothing I can do to make someone look, better than they are in a situation like this. So I really get the impact here. On the 21st, again, another tweet. Beach harassment, cancel Canada Day, Capitol insurrection, fake news. This is a Jim Fannin show. I probably said a lot of things because, I say things. It was a lot of time devoted to this, so there's, I can't really go through all of it, but I mean, there's references to me calling Matthew Francis Tremblay a cuck. That's again out of line. Like, I have never seen you watch your wife get banged by another man, so I really can't. I really jumped to the conclusion there, and it's so weak. I'm so above this stuff. I'm not weak, but, sometimes your adrenaline gets flowing and things happen, and I'm a passionate human being, man. And, it's only got 200 views. I'll take it down. I mean, it's not like this one went super viral and got hundreds and thousands of shares or whatever. It's, I'm just a little guy now on this little account over here, but I get it. Security 88's hiring. Here's another one, another couple. Actually, there's more. I'm just doing some searches here on myself, and I'm noticing that, it's not good for Matthew Francis Tremblay. I could have taken the high road. I really just felt attacked and kind of like the system was being abused and used to center us out. I was just standing beside the guy. I just happened to be filming, but he really did not like me hanging around.
Doesn't have any problem. The city's been here. But Chris came here and told me. The city's been here. You're the only guy that's got a problem here. With bulletproof vest.
Not me. What?
I said you're the only guy.
Why don't you walk away and just mind your business?
No, I don't know. Walk away.
Just walk away.
See, and I don't like being told what to do by M. Tremblay.
M. Tremblay.
See, this is not going the way I thought it would go. I want to get in and out. Excuse me. COVID. Don't worry, I'm not going out and spreading it around to too many people. So again, multiple, it's going to take some time, but I have committed to going through all of these. Here's some YouTube videos. Excuse me, please. I'm ever so sorry. I mean, I had it all wrong. I hope that you can forgive me. I hope that this apology is enough. Matthew Francis Tremblay, I take full responsibility. I want to apologize to you. I'll do it personally, if you'd like. We can meet down at the bike rack around 3 o'clock. I'm fine with that. I just want to tell you I am sorry. I, have no problem standing in front of you, shaking your hand, and looking you in the eye and saying it. I was wrong. I'd like to apologize for how I reacted. I'm ever so very terribly sorry. My apologies. My fault, bro. My mistake. Oh, my goodness. I'm so sorry. I should have watched, what I was doing a little more. It's totally my bad. Pardon me. Please accept my sincerest apologies. And please don't be mad at me. Please just excuse me. I'm sorry about that. Sorry, my apologies. It was all my fault. It was wrong of me. It was my fault, and I take full and complete and total responsibility. Hang on a second here. Oh. Fuck producer. My producer sucks. If I was a man, I would show myself. I'd come out here and look you right in the eye, Matthew Francis Tremblay, and say, I'm sorry. So we got a bunch of videos here. If I've any way defamed this man, or I can only imagine the impact. So I don't have to imagine the inauthenticity. We get how that works, right? We're in it right now, right? The inauthenticity of just being a big macho man with big gonads swinging around like he's going to do damage to somebody, like just toxic masculinity at its best. And then when you see it in paper, it's horrifying because there's link after look at all these links. Can you see them at the top of my? No, you can't see all the Here, I'll give you a peek. Look at that shit. I mean, it's not just an isolated instance here. Clearly, I have an issue with anger. Clearly, I have some unresolved mommy issues. Clearly, saying that Matthew Francis Tremblay is not a good human being is not very Christian. It's kind of shitty. My producer really sucks. I feel like I'm totally amped today. Now, I don't know that I said all these things about him specifically, and I like how they say Fannin alleges that the plaintiffs, this is a lawsuit, by the way, you can donate below. I mean, if they don't accept my apology, that is. The Fannin alleges that the plaintiffs were not a fan of rights and liberties. So the rights and liberties is in quotes, and I hate to do the quotes because it's so odd. He also says that Matthew Tremblay is not a good human being. But if the quote says that Matthew Tremblay is not a good human being, then why isn't it in the quotes? And that he was blowing his load about. Now, I got a filthy mouth, okay? But I am not the guy that rolls around with he was blowing his load about. He was blowing his load about. He was blowing his load about. All about. That's not my... I don't say... I can't say I didn't say this, but it's just that's not in my vernacular. Is that the correct word? Blowing his load about. That he was... Sorry, I should read this. That he was blowing his load about the music. But the music is outside the quotes. So I take it to mean that, I just said, anyway, it doesn't matter. Not very kind. Not very Christian. Not very loving. I'm sorry. And that he is particularly quick to conflict. And that's not in quotes, so maybe I didn't say that. and he was trying to instigate a fight. Well, he did push me a little bit. I mean, but again, I'm not here to. This is to. I think we're gaining out of the realm of the apology and starting to get into the, I'm better than you are type of thing. And that he was not enforcing the rules or wishes of city council, that he didn't know the bylaws or how things work, that he was in possession of stolen valor. I don't think I ever said that. Somebody may have in the comments or in another video. I don't think those words were ever uttered. But again, I'm not here. I'm sorry if someone else said it even, because it was initiated by me. So, and the defendant Fannin also repeatedly referred to Tremblay as a dildo. That's on me. I don't know where that came from. I don't say dildo very often. Maybe when I'm mad, I do say things like Detective Dildo. I might have said that. I'm sorry. There's a couple different YouTube accounts here. One discusses the Trew.Tube account, and one discusses the Jim Fannin Show account. That's good, because I have two accounts. But there's a third account I should probably draw your attention to that's got, well, it won't have anything on it that these don't. Like, there's nothing new on that other channel is what I'm saying. So I'll just take full responsibility for that while I'm here too. On Facebook, the defendant Fannin made a post on July 9th, 2021, in which he shared a link of the West Niagara candidates. The plaintiff, Tremblay, is the commanding officer of the group, and his photo is visible in the defendant Fannin's posting. In sharing the link, the defendant Fannin states, leader of children. Shut up, Siri. Siri, how many Siris do I have to wrestle with? Fucking, come on. What did I say to trip that nice girl off? No, that's not it. Here's an example of Detective Dildo. Sir Shorty poop a lot. Okay. The guy's digestive system is not my business, okay? So, Sir Shorty poop a lot, a.k.a. Detective Dildo, Matthew Franny, again, is another slight, or Theodore Brinkman, which he uses as a alias, plays dress up and acts tall. Well, he's not that tall, but I don't need to be carving him on it and making him feel more insecure about it. Or what was I looking for? The Niagara Cadets. I thought I pulled that one up. I was not. I did not do a good job. I thought I prepared for the show. Yes, but it's there. Here it is. There we go. See? Again, I'm just here to say sorry. So, yes, he's a leader of children, as the commanding officer of West Niagara Cadets. And to the children too, I want to say, don't be like me. Unless you just want to feel shame all the time. Don't do it. More widely similar words and phrasings have been published or republished on the defendant's various social media outlets. That is, yeah, I share lots of things, yeah. The materials published by the defendants notably contained herein have been widely shared on social media. Did I just read that? More widely, I don't know. The plaintiff's intent. Okay, we're getting away here. Let's just get back to the apology. Okay, here we go. Let's get specific. These aren't quotes, but I guess I'll just say that they have asserted, and I can go and check it easily enough. Oops. Oh, sorry. Jeez, I clicked it by accident. The plaintiffs assert that I may have alleged that he committed assault or battery. Maybe that's for another time and in a different process, because I think the fact that he put his hands on me is not really a good indication that, again, let's just get back to the apology. The apology is here, right? That he may have committed assault or battery, having committed harassment, having participated in politically motivated action through their position, are responsible for the use of improper tactics. Oh, this is sounding better all the time. This guy sounds like he knows he's are tyrannical and even Nazi-like. I don't throw the Nazi thing around, but okay, I'll look at it. And if I ever, that's not you don't throw that. You just don't throw that around. Are exercising their authority arbitrarily and abusively, are instigators of violence, are inexperienced and unqualified, are unethical and dishonest, are against individual freedoms, are not good human beings, are goofs, rent-a-cops, and goons, all in quotes, are not to be trusted, are unfit to be around children, exploit their community position for pedophilic, what? Exploit their community position for pedophilia. What the fuck? Woo-hoo. Wow, dude. What? Let's see that again. Exploit their community position for pedophilia. It's right in. Like, I didn't type this. Wow, okay, well, whew. That one, I know I can get emotional, but exploit their community position for pedophilia? Anyway. And P, are currently committing or practicing in criminal action, such as unlawful use of military uniforms or certificates or, quote, stolen valor. These statements broadcast and or republished by the defendants are completely and absolutely false, defamatory, and libelous of the plaintiffs. The defendants have defamed and libeled the plaintiffs in their character, profession, honesty, sincerity, and integrity. Please be advised that the defendants are asked to publish complete retractions and apologies to the plaintiffs, and to take down the postings, comments, and videos identified herein within the next 10 days following receipt of this libel notice. And It was served to my former place of business of over a year ago. That could be my fault, but. And several other addresses of properties that I owned or rented over the last 20 years. Wow, they went out to a lot of places. 126 Oakdale Avenue, my first house. Went to my uncle in town here. 902 Lakeshore Road, Niagara in the Lake. Like, that was 2002. We rented that thing. Remember the old schoolhouse? Fire Lane 6 in Lakeshore? What are you delivering the fucking things there for? Again, I've been beating myself up for days over this. I didn't get it till early this week, but apparently it came not by registered mail and not even by sealed envelope, apparently. I've been beating myself up a lot trying to figure out how to make this right, how to take responsibility so that we can move on in peace. These are all just examples of more of my shame and idiocy. So many videos. Oh, shit. My mouse is giving me a hard time. That was the original one for, like, oh, this one's got 3,000 views. Oh, maybe I was wrong about that. I guess it did get a little bit of attention. 3,000 views. I haven't looked at this stuff in a while. See, but mostly it's just 283. Like, my show doesn't get very many views. 73 on this one. 100 views on this one. 50 views. That's just an example of what we were doing. Can you rip it with me? See? And it's pointing towards the bathroom. It's not even going down the beach. It's pointing towards the parking lot. We're like 20 feet from the parking lot. So you can hear it in the bathrooms. They're crunk beats, baby. Come on, let's get jiggy. Okay, well, that's that. Baby, 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 can't you see? You even got a song out of me. So yeah, this is just more examples of many, many videos and examples of my anger and my righteousness or lack thereof. And so, again, I'll just say I'm sorry. I failed. Don't need it in this time of human. And if this will stop a lawsuit against me, I'll take everything down and I'll make the apology in writing. I'll give it personally, in person, and just consider this my full and unreserved, unconditional, full and heartful apology and heartfelt retraction. I don't know. I'm blathering now. I'm really upset. You can see this has really gotten to me. I'm not used to having libel notices. Again, I don't want to make it sound like it's not. I'm not going to court tomorrow. I have a chance to make it right, and I'm hoping that this is part of making it right. So thank you for your support, and consider this my my full, unreserved, unconditional, full retraction and heartfelt apology to Matthew Francis Tremblay and Signal 88 Security. I am sorry. Please forgive me for my inauthenticity. I am aware of the impact. I have created a new way of being for myself, and I hope that you will hold me accountable to that new way of being, because, well, we're just human machines, and we all slide back into our old ways. So if I slide back into this inauthentic way of being, I expect you to call me on it, and I promise to not hear you with my ego, and I promise to reset and get back to an authentic way of being, which is just love and unconditional love and tolerance for my fellow human beings. So I'm going to get set to take all these videos down. And again, I'm sorry. And what else can I tell you? So you can expect that all of this will get done as soon as hell freezes over. Fuck you. I'll see you in court, jackass.